We are here at PlayCon 2024, the very first PlayCon in Australia, the largest dedicated board gaming convention we've ever done. And yeah, it's going to be crazy and wild, so yeah.
We're here today to have 3 days of board game convention at PlayCon.
It is a board game convention like no other we've had in Australia. It's an opportunity for a large-scale event focusing exclusively on tabletop games, board games specifically. It's the opportunity for people to come and play games, for local designers to demonstrate their games, people to be able to access a library, win prizes, meet other gamers from across Australia. We have people coming across the pond from New Zealand as well. So really just hoping to inject something of a grander scale than has ever been seen in Australia in the tabletop space.
It's really interesting to see how much the community has grown. We have a very vibrant community. It's very welcoming. We have all sorts of people part of it, and I feel I've gained a lot of benefit myself from the community members itself. I've made some very good friends, so it's something to certainly be very proud of.
I will be pottering around playing lots of games, but I think I'm mostly just excited to be meeting people that I've only really interacted with online, that are part of our Discord community, that I get to come and see and hopefully play a game or two with.
Board Game BBQ, a podcast all across of Australia, running events, and our big event this weekend is PlayCon, which we're here at now.
Yeah, the podcast's been around for 4 years now. We've published over 300 episodes. We have a new episode every week, and we focus on discussing new and old board games that come in the market or that have been in the market for a while, for experienced gamers and new people in the hobby alike.
If I got a chance to play a game at the convention, what would it be? How long have I got? Do I get 2 hours?
Sure.
If I get 2 hours, I'd try Arcs. I've never tried it. It's not my type of usual game, but it's new, there's a lot of buzz around it, and that would be the one I'd like to try.
Bobby Hill from Garfield Games is demoing his new game, The Anarchy. Would love to give that a go as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of games that I would love to play with people that I haven't met in person before, that we have a lot of interaction online throughout the years of the podcast, like Arcs or John Company. Those are a couple of the games I would hope to play, but we'll see how busy we'll be.
I always like to play a game of Bristol.
For a bit of fun, I'd probably be looking at trying to play a bit of Guild of Merchant Explorers. I haven't played this since PAX. I really enjoyed that one. And we've got a whole bunch of brand new trick takers we've added to the library this week. They're always great fun at a con as well. This is our game library where people at PlayCon can rent out a game and play it to their heart's content, and then swap it out from another game. And we've got a massive library, probably close to 500 games here, I think, at the moment. And yeah, all sorts of different games, big variety.
Put together from many different factors, from party games to heavy Euros, and it just tries to hit all of the marks. Like, we've even got Food Chain Magnate, like Burn Cycle, Ankh. Like, the games are so diverse these days. You can have a game for everybody.
It gives people the opportunity to play games maybe they don't have access to in their own libraries at home, and they'll take it out and play with people from the con.
Well, if you want 3 players and something a little bit heavy, I would recommend coming and playing. And here we go, this will test my pronunciation, which isn't always the best, but Teotihuacan, a city of the gods. So yeah, this is great. Lots of action, dice placement, and upgrading your dice when they get more and more, I guess, pious and things like that. So yeah, really good game and perfect for 3 players looking for, like you said, a little bit more meat on the bones.
I really enjoy mean games. So for a 4-player game, Root is perfect for that. So I think it plays best at 4 players. So Root is a mean kind of war game in trappings of a cute little kind of woodland critters who are fighting for dominance over the woodland. Highly recommend. Really great game. A bit tricky to learn at the start, just because the 4 different factions have different rules. But once you've got that, it's so much fun. Really, really highly recommend it. If you want to be a little less mean, by the same company that designed Root, they've designed a game called Fort. So Fort's also really great at 4 players. It is a card-based game where you're trying to build a deck of cards to be essentially have the most enticing yard to have your friends come over and play in the cubby houses and in your fort, essentially. Also recommend that.
Okay, 4 to 5 players, 45 to an hour. I'm going to go with Sheriff of Nottingham. It's a fantastic bluffing game, but really good when everyone gets in the spirit of things. And if you want something with a little bit more meat on the bones but still fun, then I highly recommend Steampunk Rally, or if you're feeling extra adventurous, Steampunk Rally Fusion. This is a game where you create these sloppy jalopy cars and you race around a track as bits fall off your car and you add new bits on, and it's just the first person to try and cross the finish line in somewhat one piece. Heaps of fun.
Like, I would immediately go for anything in the Dark City series. So we have Tortuga, which will be down here, and the Tees. They're lovely games. They look small, but they pack such a punch in engagement. Like, it's fun. You can play them up to 9 players. It all fits in the box. The rules are simple. One of them's actually in my top 10. It's my number 2 game of all time. It's over here. It will be in the B for Bristol. This game has brought so many memories to so many conventions. It's not a heavy game, it's not a long game, but it always packs a punch. Always fun, always laughs. It's great. 100% Bristol would be my choice.